Every year during Navaratri, we install goddesses in our homes. We arrange them carefully and celebrate it by inviting other women friends with their daughters and female siblings and cousins in a festival that South India calls Kollu. In Western India, people are dancing the Garba day and night. But these are 9 days of a pan-India celebration. We sing, we dance, we revere the goddess. But what are we doing about observing and honoring the everyday woman, the woman who walks amongst us soundlessly and faceless? Those women who come into our homes and do such crucial, important work. We don't even realize how important and vital they are until they stop coming. So one of the things I was very clear and insistent about this year when we were curating and planning DAYVI Diaries is that we should have a showcase of contemporary expression. We reached out to several wonderful young women and 5 responded. PARAMITA, Ronita, SNIGDHA, SAHA and ANJANA. Each of them have picked what it means to touch the sacred feminine. Who is it that they look at as the divine or the Devi? Is it somebody else outside of their bodies? Is it the earth? Is it another interpretation of a forgotten woman in mythology? Whatever their choices may be, here is a contemporary showcase that honors women across the board, presenting 5 very different, very individual interpretations, and each will be followed by a piece to camera by the dancers themselves. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Paramita, and I'm absolutely delighted to be introducing my piece, choreographed and recorded for Nartaki's Devi Diaries, running all through October. When I was asked to make a piece for this project, to base my work on a goddess, either local or global, I thought I would choose the everyday Devi, the everyday woman, the everyday goddess, surviving and thriving through so many challenges that systemic patriarchy throws at her. Yet she continues, she picks her weapons or drops them as is needed. She goes through life loving, living, and dancing as well. So my Devi is the Devi, Day, the everyday goddess living from day to day.
Devi, an idea that is loved and respected widely, an idea that is even prayed to by people who follow Hinduism, which constitutes majority of the Indian population. What happens when this idea becomes reality? When the force and power of creation, preservation and destruction is seen among women whom you live with and you surround, there is complete disregard of the fact that both masculine and feminine energy resides in all of us. Mere acceptance and mere coexistence as equal with our male counterparts is what we are till date fighting for.
Invisible. Resilience. Unheard.
Maga, gamaga, gama pamaga, gama pani da pama pa gamaga, nini da pama pa gama pa sani da pama pama gamaga, nisa gama pama gama gare sa.
Resilience.
Pama pa, pani da pama pa gama pa, sani da pama pa gama pa, sa sa ni ni da pa pa mama gama pani da pama pa gama gare sa.
Ignored. Resilience. 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 Who am I? What am I? Am I a person or a thing? All I know is the name I was given at birth, Ahalya, the unblemished one. Part of an epic tale, often forgotten or stepped over, just like a piece of rock, once part of a mountain, weathered down to a fragmented piece. These sharp edges, these smooth curves, I wear them with pride. My sensuality, my intelligence, my warmth, my strength, my chaos, my bliss, my paradoxical human self. Mine to own, mine to embrace.
was sitting in a cafe in Mumbai and wrote about 7 different rounds encircling around the theme of Devi Diaries. They all had one common thread, the word resilience. Now, resilience is defined as adapting well in the face of adversity, which is a common theme for a lot, if not all, female characters across all mythological stories and across generations of women in society as well. So this piece is essentially me exploring my relationship with that word. With the style that I've created, Mudra Tutting, Ahalya's story seems like a perfect fit. Now, in terms of choreography and storytelling, we go from a very structured zone to a deformed character-oriented zone, symbolizing the process of shedding of who she was made to be and reclaiming all that she truly is.
नमस्तेऽस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते.
Nari, or woman, is a digital journal of a female being in isolation that I conceptualized for Devi Diaries 2, curated by Anita Ratnam. The female dancer explores the Navarasas, or the 9 emotions that are stated by the Indian cultural aesthetics, and what's beyond this, the limitless, wild emotions that run when you are isolated, living in the 4 walls of your room, and the perspective of the camera angles are that of peeping through the keyhole of a door. And I also question the very vital question of what empowers a woman when she is restricted or put into boundaries. And I also explore the varied range of emotions which could be beyond the 9 emotions, a combination of it or an explosion of it.
The initial inspiration for Bhumi Decoded came from Tara, the Buddhist goddess, in her Khadiravani form, and her associations with nature and the forest. But as the piece unraveled, it became more about Bhumi Devi, or Mother Earth. And it talked about how she is committed to the spirit of unconditional love and giving, always giving with no expectations, nothing in return. Even though she sees the world around her crumbling into a concrete jungle, she still holds on to that spirit that allows her to exist, that spirit that allows her to breathe, even until the end.